What's up, my melanated family? It's your boy MGK back into the building. Just want to talk about duality in every aspects of life, high and low of consciousness. And also, if you want to follow your boy in any aspect, follow my Instagram page, melanated_God_king. Hey, if y'all got any questions, let your boy know. Like, subscribe. And you want to get to more ancient teaching, let a brother know. But I ain't gonna be in the scriptures today. But I'm gonna just y'all can go write these scriptures down because I want to get into some other sources. But y'all can write these scriptures down for your own study time. Y'all write down 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. Ephesians chapter 4-6, Matthew 10 verse 28, Ecclesiastes 12-7, Philippians chapter 1 22-24, Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12, and 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 2-4. Y'all can write those down your study time right there because I just want to bring some stuff out. I'm probably gonna get into the scriptures in a little bit after, because I want to just want to take it to another level with the knowledge. So I just want to, y'all already know, this is my book right here, man. The Knowledge of Self. Knowledge of Self, a collection of wisdom on the science of everything in life. And this is chapter 2, page 54, and it's called Thought Manifested. And I'm gonna read it, and it's we're gonna get some wisdom. We're gonna get some wisdom and knowledge on on our high and low of consciousness as well. We'll probably get into the scriptures, like I said, get into the scriptures, so forth and so on. But I want to bring it out. Bring this information out before then. So let's get into it. A master key is an instrument which opens many locks. And master means the sole controller. Mind and matter. Mind is the present in matter and is conditioned by matter until mind rises superior to matter and control the matter it is, and through right education, meaning knowledge of self. Educate means bring forth, draw out, to lead, also cultivate with truth. Because every mental thought is attracted to the vibration, and this produces mind over matter by the law of attraction. So the number one question a person's mind should be, what am I thinking? What I am thinking. Remember what the Bible says. Remember what the script says. As a man thinketh, so is he. The divine living mind thinks, which causes a condition producing an effect. The completion of the mind's thoughts causes conditions, and effects depends on the mechanism to which is attached. The capacity or size of the brain stem, also the cleanliness of the brain, meaning a small brain or an unclean brain will not understand the highest thoughts, will affect one's ways and actions. See there? Our consciousness rising from our sense creates our environment, because thoughts concentrated on positive or negative purposes become positive or negative power. See, there's only one power, one mind, but it can be used for good or bad. Man's consciousness and subconscious thinking are the masters of the sun of the solar plexus of the brain, where all life and energy flows. So by the quality of our thoughts, we think and entertain determines the quality of thoughts, our sun-centered radiance, which determines the quality of our ways and actions. See there? This is why we wrestle not against flesh and blood, baby, but against the principalities and rulers in high places. See, everything is in the spiritual, manifested into the mental. Hey, remember that. But so let's get it. I want y'all to write these down right here. This is some homework you got to do right here. There's some homework. There are 5 stages to the mind. Remember, write them down on the paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now. The number 1 is the conscious mind. 2, the subconscious mind. 3, the superconscious mind. Number 4, the magnetic mind. And number 5, the infinite mind. You gotta watch this. The mind is the magnetic force of energy which actives on 2 or more objects, one positive, one negative, and its function is to solve problems and overcome obstacles. The divine living mind has the supreme force and power to perceive its essence, thus controlling universe with supreme thought and power by acting on the interacting with atoms. Thoughts are electrical currents of energy from the magnetic field of the mind. Now look, you got to pay attention to this now. Now electricity is energy in motion, and the effects depends on the mechanism to which is attached, man or woman, positive or negative, good or evil. So when we change our minds, our bodies will follow. That's it on that. Remember, go look them 5 things up. The 5 levels of consciousness right there. So, let's see. Then, y'all already know my book right here. The Black Root Science. The Black Root Science. Let's see here. Let's see right there. Let's see right there. Let's see. I want to see. Okay. This is chapter 26. Come out the cosmology. Page 155. Let's get into it. Cosmology is the knowledge of how the cosmos, the universe, was created. Our universe was created by our ancestors many trillions of years ago. It's about the melanated, like I say all the time, hours. 1,000,000,008 ancestors came from the previous universe and created the present one. At the end of every universe, these same 1.8 million original people form a new earth using the stars in the old universe as atoms and become its first inhabitants. Then they create new stars and planets around the first earth to complete the creation. At the end of the previous universe, all the people in the universe were in expanded state of mind called the divine unity. They were all united in mind and heart as one person. You see there? When you are united, I'm telling you, when we unite as a people, along with when we get our minds right, our spiritual man right, and you connect with the right people, then we go along with the Most High. Oh man, hey, I'm talking about we was on it. This one person is called God, talking about the Most High, which I know is the Most High, our divine creator, so forth and so on. People got different perceptions, and hey, that's alright. Ain't gonna knock you right there. Although there are many individuals in divine unity, they nothing less know themselves as only as one Each person knows himself / herself as one and only God. Without losing his or her sense of individuality, he or she is also aware that every other person is the same God because they are all united as one. That is a state of mind that the ancestors call heaven or eternity. And so heaven is not a place but in the state of mind described. It comes about as the end result of taking part in the various rituals of the initiations. Meaning that you got to go through the trials and tribulations. You got to go through that test. You got to go through that fire. See how the Most High do? You got to go through tests to get what you want. You got to. That's the only way you're going to improve in life. See there? I wanna skip. Excuse me. I wanna skip some because I don't want to be too long on here. The mind not only encompasses the entire universe and everything in it, but it exceeds the universe boundaries by the immeasurable extent. God becomes so much greater than the universe that the entire universal sphere is, so to speak, held in the palm of his hand. And so the Most High, God totally outgrows the universe. This brings about the necessity for a new and much larger universe where God can continue the experience of life. The newly expanded mind of God creates new space that extends far beyond the boundaries of the old universe. A new boundary of the universe is then set. It exceeds the old by the same proportion that the whole universe exceeds the earth in the size, and God's mind fills the new space right to its limits, so large that it expands the mind of the united people that the old universe can be seen far below as an object the size of the earth. It becomes the first earth of the new universe. See there? Yeah, new heaven and the new earth. Most High got to cleanse everything out of your life, all that filthiness, all that heartache, all that low degree, man, hey, gotta cleanse all that out of here to bring in the new. It's like washing clothes, baby. It's like going to the shop, man. Gotta get all that dirt off of you, all that negativity and all that. I'm just saying, all that, man, you don't want that on your face and all that cold and brush it. And like, folks like gotta brush your teeth, all that dirt off your teeth up there smiling, we look like a golden grill walking around here. I'm just saying. You ain't gotta go buy one, it's already on you. All that, see, that's how the enemy want us to be. Most I want to cleanse your life. Put on that new linen. Put on that new garment. Put on that new refresh. Go freshen up for you. Get your beard right. Get your hair cut. Get you some new clothes. It feels good. You're in the gym. I'm just saying. You coming against. Look, you know your role as a man and a woman. You know that you're a God and goddess. You come against negativity. Hey, I'm telling you. And look, then you have the power to come against every generational curse. I'm telling you, you got to go through the fire. You got to go through their trials and tribulations to get there. As a man thinketh, so is he. Hey, let's get some more. Let's see. The original people then descend upon the new earth in 1,000,000,000 new bodies. Their new bodies are made instantly. Every moment they decide to descend upon the earth, they are made of the seven substances of the new earth, which are magnetism, electricity, light, ether, gases, liquids, and solid matter. The fourth substance, ether, which is the pure blackness called space. Oh, that's that melanin right there. Is the central substance of the universe. It is the womb that contains the 6 other substances in itself. When the original people create bodies for themselves, their bodies take the color of the ether, black, which contain the colors in itself. Therefore, God naturally has a black skin color. From our people are in the image, made in the image and likeness. Who are my people are called by thy name. Who are my people are the original people of this planet. Not just in continent, but of this earth. The original people that are from the stars. Hey. Trying to tell y'all in the likeness, who are in the main likeness of me and the others. See there? I'm trying to tell y'all now. Let's see. Let's get it. The new earth is called the first earth, and inhabitants are called the first gods. The first earth sits alone in space in utter, complete darkness. The billionaire gods are capable to see directly by the power of their minds. They are still united with all things and see them by being them. Mind, sight, or inner vision. See, the inner vision is the energy that's able to see in the spirit, see from the spirit to the flesh. You know what I'm saying? It is different than eyesight. Eyesight meaning in the flesh. The mind recognizes all extended objects as a part of itself, and thus sees them with a self-generated inner light. The illumination that comes from this type of seeing is glorious beyond description. Its brightness and vividness are unimaginable, beautiful. It is the second only to the pure light of eternity. Is the magnificence. The perfect plants and animals of the first earth, called the original totems of life, come into existence instantly as well. The very moment the gods appear of the first earth, they issue forth spontaneously from the 144,000 aspects of their perfect character. For many billions of years, they are the only planets and animals on Earth. The rest of the evolutionary species developed from them after the sun has been created. The first earth is the center of the universe. It becomes the central place or hub from which is rest upon the universe is created. You see here? I'm telling you. Most I want to flush all that negativity. We got to renew your mind. You want to change up things in your life. You're going up the mountain. You're going through them hills. It's all in you, baby. I'm telling you, when you speak positive energy, when you come against negative energy, return right back to sender. Who bringing negativity into your life? Return right back to sender with fire. Then you start to see how powerful that the Most High is in your life. Bringing that, I said, the education to bring out the kingdom of God is within you. I'm bringing out that was something that's already in you. I'm bringing out that God is in you. I'm bringing out that God in you. I'm coming against all the negative things what people said about you and turning it to a positive thing. Whereas, you know what? The enemy thought he had you, but the Most High put people in your life to teach you the ways of the Most High, following the footsteps of a righteous man. Lead not to your own understanding, but all thy ways acknowledge our Creator, acknowledge the Most High in all aspects of life. Whether it be economics, knowing about business, knowing about sports, knowing about the body, knowing about electronics, knowing about just every aspect. So now, this is another book right here y'all need to get right here. The Secret Science of Black Male and Female Sex by T.C. Carrier. This is actually a good book right here for our people. All about consciousness, having a balance in life. The brother breaks it down. Breaking it down the way our ancestors broke it down, the way the Most High intended to be broken down. You feel me? Let's see. Cause I wanna cause it's a lot of stuff in this book. Woo! Let me see something. Let me see. Okay, this is chapter 7. Right here in the chapter, it's called "Seen and Unseen Sexual Energy." This comes from the ancient text right here. It's like a proverb, so to speak. From they have in our ancestors said, they said the faster the energy vibrates, the more information it contains. Raise your vibration and expand your capacity to decipher unlimited access to knowledge. See, the Most High want to show us these things, but the Most High know that a lot of our people is not ready for this, because they got a lot of demonic spirits on them, a lot of negative, so-called negative energies on them. They can't see what you see, because my thoughts are not your thoughts. My ways are not your ways. See, positive energy can't be around negative energy, because then it causes conflict. Because then you battling. Wrestle not against flesh and blood. You feel me? But let's get into it. By now, you are probably wondering why I spelled the concept of energy as energy. Okay, let's see. Okay, and look, this is what the brother is saying. I borrowed the term from a good friend of mine. So, okay, she is always combining sound symbols and meanings of words to enhance their meanings from a more profound yet simple definition. She is a wordsmith. Okay, energy was one of those words that resonated in me when she introduced it to me. Okay, let's break it down. Let's break it down. Got to show it to me. Got to break it down for me. Oh, now get an understanding. Let's break it down. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. This sounds to me like the definition of the concept of the one God or creator. God is described in terms of being the Alpha and the Omega. So that must mean that God and the concept of energy are one and the same. With this foundation, I turn. Let's see. Let's see. Well. I want to skip that. Let's see. Let's see. Cause this, I'm telling, man, like, man. Let's say the letter G. Mental geometry. Okay. Geometry. Because I want to skip it because it's a lot. Geometry, the mathematics of the properties, measurement, and relationship, points, lines, angles, surfaces, and solids. See, the Most High is that black man, that black woman, the God and goddess right there. This definition can also be applied to energy. The characteristics of the energy can be changed, manipulated, and controlled by the same properties that describe the mathematics of geometry. Energy can be expressed with unique characteristics by exposing it for manipulating it by using different measurements, points, waves, angle, surface, and matter. Let's see. Okay. Based on these definitions, one can conclude that to know God or energy, one has to obtain privileged knowledge of the spiritual world. This is the world in which the energy is most abundant. A human can only decipher less than 10% of energy through our five senses. There exists in our reality over 90% of energy that we cannot see, touch, hear, taste, or smell. Let's see. Okay. So if energy is God and God is energy, then we will have all the potential to access this universal power that permeates through us and all things in the universe. To know God is to know the different personalities of energy. Plain and simple, one cannot know God if one does not understand how the elements, the molecules, and the atoms, your body, the plant life, the planets, the solar system, the sun, and the universe work. See, that's how the Most High moves. The Most High is in every aspect omnipresent. You know what I'm saying? It is impossible to understand the one creative life force that can be found in microcosm and macrocosm of the universe. The word can be broken down to uni, which means one, and verse can be defined as one line of poetry. Poetry can be defined as using sound, rhythm, cadence, and vibration through words to project the ideas and emotions of the writer. Let's say, when we add these three definitions together, the universe can be defined as the one version of sound, cadence, rhythm, and vibration used to create the project, the ideas and emotions of the one creator. They say our bodies are God's temple. This implies that God lives through and all around us. If God lives in all of us, then we shall be able to access the God of inner that resides in ourselves. This is the concept of energy. We have the power to utilize and manifest the God of energy in ourselves. To know and comprehend all the mysteries of the universe, all one has to do is comprehend the energy in oneself. Excuse me. Let's see. The great architect of the universe used simple building blocks from which to create this vast universe. From the smallest subatomic particle to the largest sun. All objects must adhere to one universal law. The universe is made up of the same material as you are. Learn the basic laws and principles of energy, and one has the ability to know God from within. Know God from within, and one discovers their destiny and purpose in life. See, you have a purpose in life that the Creator has for you. Not only for you, but also for individuals, that your assignment is for to reach other people, so the Most High can change their lives. You have to be not be hearers of the word, but also doers of the word also. And what I know is because this is scripture. My people, they say they love me with their mouth, but their heart is far from me. Meaning this, I love the Lord. Oh, I go to church. Oh, I pay my tithes and offering. Oh, I go get this. Hey, look, man, I get the good deals at Suit Mart. I can get 5 suits for such and such. I can get the Stacy Adams. I can get all my Gators. I can get the fresh ties. I can get the Kango hat. Come and look at Shaw for church. Oh, I'm putting in on the building fund. Oh, I'm there all the time. Hey, all praise to the all praise God. You know, that's how they are. But then what was the message about? I don't know about that, but all right. But they was getting to the spirit, but don't know nothing. You got all them look. See, this is why that there, let the dead bury the dead right there. If they don't want to hear it, keep it moving. Cause the Most High is about look, the Most High is in you. According to Acts 7 verse 48 and other scriptures, that the Most High do not dwell in temples are made by hand. He's in you. He's in you, but it's one thing to go to like this here, how they used to go to school in the ancient world. They was learning. They learned. The teacher broke down what they needed to begin the mathematics. Learn about everything in the spiritual realm. Learn about all the aspects of life. The high and lows. But see, this still up in the church and all that there, they ain't no but foolishness. Need to get out of there. I'm telling you. Most High is in you. Want to plant a seed in your life. Let's get it. We're gonna break down some more. The concept. This another. The concept. The plant of seed. I want to. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. You know what? I want to skip this because I'm like, man, this is in a whole nother. But yeah, it's a whole nother part. But yeah, let's get to the scripture. Since I wrote them down, let's get into them. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. See, what did these 3 books say? That you got to conquer this flesh. See, Satan deals with the material, the third dimensional. So now, let's go to Ephesians chapters. Not only the material, but also the low consciousness, the low degree. I'm trying to tell you now. So let's go to Ephesians chapter 4. Y'all probably wrote them down already, but it's alright. But that's alright. Let's see. Let's see, Ephesians chapter 4, 4-6. There is one body, then we just say there is one body, one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling. one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is above all and through all and in you all. In you all. The Most High is in all the melanated people. But it's your choice, positive or negative, what you want concerning your life. You want to be set free from bitterness, anger, all these generational curses? Hey, you got, going through all of it, going through hell, you want to be set free? Coming to the knowledge of self? Hey, just know, like I say all the time, when you know, have the wisdom and knowledge from the Most High, just know that you gonna see it's gonna be a fight. You gonna see you gonna see the negative energies, the demonic spirit rise up. Not only in society, but in your family. Let's go to Matthew chapter 10, verse 28. Matthew 10, verse 28. Let's see. Oh man, hold on, my fault. Let me get my other one. Let me get my other Bible real quick. I forgot that one right there. I forgot that one had a missing page in it. Okay, here we go. Matthew chapter 10, verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both the soul and the body in hell. See, the Most High is not playing out here. See, a lot of times, the Most High is like setting the record straight. Like I say, cleansing. Want to cleanse everything in your life. But the problem is that it's like this here. We don't, a lot of times, like, man, prayed and asked the Most High, why is it, what's going on? As I start to see, a lot of times why people is, what I've noticed is, not all those, but the mass majority, a lot of times we don't want to be no trailblazer. We don't want to be called crazy. We don't want to be called weird. A lot of times we just don't know. We don't want to feel offended by what our family gonna say, what our friends and family gonna say. See, that's low degree. That's fear. You don't want that in your life. See, the Most High say, look, you got to come out of that. And then also, a lot of times when the Most High, if you know what's right. Oh, the Most High got something for that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the enemy have an advantage over your life. I know we all make mistakes, because we are flesh. But you got to know that you can't be ignorant, like I say. See, the Most High don't play. And look, the Most High is not playing out here. When you do something wrong, it's going to come back to you. When you do something righteous, it's going to come back. You plant the seed in good ground, whether it be good or evil, it's coming back. Just know that. You feel me? Then I'm going to just read Ecclesiastes 12 and 7, and that's going to be concludes today's teaching right there. I ain't going to be, like I said, I ain't trying to be too long. Just want to bring some basic scriptures out to the people. Because I know that a lot of times our people, how our people are, so. Oh, man, hold on. I'm sorry. People don't like to sit. They can be all day. They can go to a concert. They can go sit somewhere for all day. Go have a good time all day long. But when it's talking about getting some consciousness or against some wisdom and knowledge or something, what time is it? When it's over? See, that's that negative. See, that's the enemy talking. That's them. That's them demons talking. Don't want to get delivered. Don't want to come on out of there. That's the more religious spirits. Don't want to come up. They don't want to leave the church. They got to come on out of there. That's the more depression. That's the one that want to. That's that old deaf and dumb spirit that don't want to. They don't want you to get some knowledge, some wisdom and knowledge. Don't want to come on out of there. So watch this. Then this is Ecclesiastes 12:7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave it. Remember, you are energy, you are electric, you are a life source. That the spirit and the flesh battle against each other on a daily basis. You know? Now, I just love my melanated people. It's the truth. It's the truth. We got to come against the enemy. We have a spiritual and physical that we have to come against daily. Sitting that fire. And let me say this here. The Most High don't want Most High want some toughness in the kingdom. You can't how they said can't be straight in the fence. Because our kingdom is not of this world. You got to know that, because our ancestors told us, hey, you got to conquer everything. Like I said, we got to conquer everything in this life, from spiritual to the flesh. I'm telling you, I love this, dealing with the high and dealing with the duality, and also we can be with ourselves. Don't be, how they said that, man, don't be lying to yourself. Know what I'm saying? The high and low of consciousness. Because a lot of time the enemy want us to be on that low consciousness, whereas the Most High wants to, like I said, want to rise up. The higher you go, just know you got more trials and tribulations to go. Get in there. Don't get lax either. Y'all already know Ecclesiastes 12 verse 14. For God shall bring every work into judgment, whether it be every secret thing, whether it be good or evil. Good or evil. That concludes today's teaching. And look, remember, always conquer negative all the time. Send that fire and speak that positive all the time. When you doing things that's righteous, it's gonna come. When you doing things that's negative, remember, it's also gonna come. It's your choice. Peace and love. Keep it melanated.